Welcome over 40 creators. In this video, I'm going to show you why if you're over 40, you need to start a YouTube channel like yesterday, and why your age isn't actually the thing holding you back. It's actually your biggest advantage. Now, if you're new here, my name is Judd Albring, and I help people over 40 start profitable YouTube channels. Not long ago, I was driving for Uber, cleaning windows, pretty much picking up any odd job I could because I couldn't find decent work. The jobs that wanted to hire me, well, they paid very little. And the jobs that did pay well, let's just say I didn't quite fit into the office culture. But don't worry, I showed them. Now at 53 years old, I have a thriving YouTube channel and I make a full-time living right here on YouTube. Working from anywhere, today I'm working from my basement, and I also get to raise my boys as a stay-at-home dad, which is priceless. Now, you might think YouTube is for teenagers and 20-somethings who dance around on camera, do silly prank videos, but the data actually tells a completely different story. You're actually entering the golden age for creators over 40. And I'm going to prove it to you with real numbers that will actually blow your mind. Plus, I'll reveal why your decades of experience make you a content goldmine and how your audience actually has more money than the younger demographics. And the 3 unfair advantages you have right now that no 22-year-old influencer can fake. And if you're thinking, Judd, I'm too old, or I don't know about technology, don't worry. I'm going to show you exactly why those excuses are keeping you from the freedom that you deserve. So if you've ever felt invisible in the job market or thought it was too late to start something new, this video is going to change everything. Let's go. So why this is the golden age for creators over 40. Let me paint you a picture of what YouTube actually looks like. You know all those teenagers and 20-somethings you think dominate the platform? Well, here's what the data actually shows, and this is going to blow your mind. YouTube has 2.49 billion monthly active viewers at the time of this recording, and that's billion with a B. But here's the kicker. Nearly half of all YouTube users are over 35. The second largest active group is 35 to 44 years old. When you add in everyone 40 and over, you're looking at a massive chunk of the audience. So where did this myth come from that YouTube is just for young people? I think it's because we've been conditioned to believe that once we hit a certain age, we're supposed to become invisible. But here's the reality. We're entering our most valuable years. And if you were to look at my data from my main channel, you'll see that around 70% of my 430,000 something subscribers are over the age of 35. Why is that? Well, it's simple. They can relate to me and my story. People are influenced by those who are similar to them, who've walked in their shoes. So your life experiences give you instant authority that no 22-year-old influencer can fake. You have what I call the been there, done that advantage. You don't need to be the world's leading expert. You just need to be a few steps ahead of the person you're trying to help. Now, when I started my channel, I wasn't trying to be an expert. I was just trying what I'd learned about finding remote work and working from home and making money online, all that kind of stuff. And I talked about my failed businesses, my struggles with anxiety, even my sobriety, and my journey as a failed entrepreneur to finally building something meaningful. And people connected with that authenticity. And here's what's happening right now that makes this the perfect time. While everyone's been chasing the latest TikTok trend and trying to dance their way to fame, YouTube has been quietly shifting toward exactly what we're naturally good at. So the polished look and dancing around the camera era is ending, and your natural authenticity is suddenly in high demand. When I started my channel, I was not trying to be hip. I wasn't trying to be cool. I just turned on my camera and started talking about what I knew. I shared my experiences from driving Uber and cleaning windows to building an online business. And I also talked about the mistakes I made and the lessons I learned. Now, I don't have exact data on this. This is probably stuff that YouTube will not give us, but it does seem like smaller channels and older creators are really getting pushed online right now. And longer form videos and unedited, crazy edited videos like this one are actually doing really, really well. See, your natural communication style fits perfectly with where the platform is heading. And that's the power of authenticity that just comes with age. We're too old to fake it, and that's exactly what people are craving right now. You're sitting on a content gold mine. During my years of failed businesses and odd jobs, I was consuming hundreds, if not thousands of hours of YouTube every single week, literally up till 3, 4 in the morning. My wife thought I was crazy. I was trying to learn how to make money online, how to work from home, all that crazy stuff. And I started to notice a pattern. The successful creators weren't necessarily the youngest or the most polished. They were the ones sharing real knowledge from real experiences. So think about it. You have decades of real world experience. You've made mistakes and you've learned from them. You've developed systems and processes that work. You have the knowledge that younger creators simply don't have access to. And you have professional expertise. You have life skills, relationship insights, financial lessons you've learned along the way. This is all super valuable content. Not to mention the health and wellness knowledge you've gained through experience, the hobbies you've developed over the years. People want to learn from someone who's actually lived it. And here's the best part. Your content, our content, doesn't rely on trends. You're not trying to chase the latest viral dance or meme. You're building something timeless. You're creating content that will be relevant in 5 years, not just 5 minutes. And your audience actually has money. Here's something that became clear to me as my channel grew. The people watching my content weren't broke college students. They were people with real jobs, real responsibilities, and real purchasing power. People over 40 control most of the disposable income in this country, which means you have access to multiple revenue streams here on YouTube. Ad revenue that's higher value because of your demographics, sponsorships and brand deals. You could do coaching and consulting opportunities where your experience actually has value. There's also digital products and courses that you can sell. You can even be an affiliate marketer, which is where you promote somebody else's product and you get a percentage. There's so many different things that you can do. Your age adds credibility to everything that you recommend. People trust advice from someone with experience. Real world results carry more weight than theoretical knowledge. Let's talk about overcoming the "but I'm too old" objection. I hear this all the time, but honestly, this is the best time to start and grow a YouTube channel. Like I mentioned before, you have the experience. This is not for kids. And also, I don't know about technology. You need way less tech than you think. I started with basic equipment and free editing software. I did everything right on my computer. Also, I'm not comfortable on camera. I can hear that one all the time. Well, neither was I. Remember, I'm the alcoholic with horrible anxiety who ended up in rehab. So authenticity beats perfection every single time. Another one, I don't have anything interesting to say. Well, trust me, you do, because you have decades of experience. I promise you, you will never run out of things to say. Another one is, it's too late to start. I started in my late 40s, guys, after multiple business failures. If I can do it, you can do it. Yes, it takes hard work and it takes time, but trust me, it is worth it. Here's the thing. At 40 plus years, you actually have a beginner's advantage. You don't have bad habits to break. You have better time management skills. You're more focused and less scattered. You have a clear sense of purpose. Now let's talk about what real success looks like and how to start. Let me tell you about my first year on YouTube. I didn't go viral. I didn't get millions of views, but something better happened. I built a community of people who genuinely valued what I had to say. Success doesn't require millions of subscribers. Smaller, engaged audiences are actually more valuable. It's about quality over quantity in everything. You're building something sustainable, not just chasing popularity. And here's where your age becomes a massive advantage. You understand that good things take time. You have patience and persistence, skills we've developed over decades. You're not under pressure to chase trends. You can think strategically about your content. The lifestyle benefits are incredible. Working from home, flexible schedule, meaningful connections with viewers, a sense of purpose and contribution, creative fulfillment. This is what success looks like for people like us. When I uploaded my first video, I was terrified. But you know what? That imperfect first video got me started. And that's all that mattered. Here's your simple start homework for today. Pick one topic you know well. Use the equipment you have. Use your iPhone, Android, whatever it is. That will work just fine. Focus on helping one person with one problem. Don't worry about being perfect. And for your content strategy, share your professional experience. Tell stories of your life experiences. Teach what you've learned. Maybe you have a hobby or a skill you want to share with people, but just document your journey. It could be as simple as holding up your iPhone in the kitchen and talking about your day. But be consistent with your posting schedule, even if it's just once a month. And if someone comments on your video, even if it has 5 views, respond to them, interact. And most importantly, your time is now. Remember that feeling of invisibility I talked about at the beginning? It's completely gone. Every week, I get messages from people telling me that my content helped them. And that is the greatest thing in the world. I've built something meaningful, something lasting, something that makes a real difference. So remember, your voice matters. Your experience has value. The world needs what you have to offer. You're not too old. You're exactly the right age. So here's my challenge to you. Stop thinking about all the reasons you can't start a YouTube channel and start thinking about all the reasons that you should. Your age isn't a limitation. It is your greatest asset. So choose your topic, record one video this week. Don't overthink it, just start. Remember, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to begin. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I've got new videos coming out every single week. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.